I'm Maeve, today's Friday, welcome to Euro Pocket News. To get your hands on a t-shirt like this today, don't forget to email us right away telling us the amount of times that we wore this brand this week. Today is the first ever European Road Safety Day, dedicated especially to young drivers. So that's exactly what we're going to talk about, so let's go.
On a voulu se donner un premier objectif, c'est sauver au moins 25 000 vies d'ici 2010. Où en sommes-nous en 2007? Nous en avons pratiquement sauvé 12 000. Nous ne sommes pas encore arrivés au chiffre de 25 000. Donc il faut redoubler nos efforts.
We can help the driver to avoid to make errors or to correct some of the errors, but it's totally impossible to make sure that all the errors are either avoided or corrected by technologies. It must be done by the drivers. The ultimate responsibility will always be with the driver.
Indeed, laws and legislations are not going to change the amount of deaths on our roads. It's up to us to take the wheel into our own hands and be responsible. That's the main message being spread this week. But sometimes being responsible is not enough. One thing Europe could do would be decide on a common speed limit all over the bloc. If we look at the 27 member states, France has a speed limit of 130 kilometres an hour. Fair enough. But Estonia, Lithuania, Latvia and Malta don't even have one. Then the Germans are advised to drive at around 130 kilometres per hour, but it's just a recommendation. And another thing, we need more taxis to chauffeurs home after nights out. Almost every European capital city has a huge queue, leaving most people with no option than to take their cars. More and more discos and social events are being built in suburbs of towns and cities, but there are no services offered to take us safely home, so young people keep drinking and driving. The European Union is not the only one raising awareness on road safety this week. The United Nations also hosted their first ever Global Road Safety Week, taking under-25s into account. In our world, on a daily basis, hundreds of under-25-year-olds lose their lives in road accidents. Members of the public eye are fully behind the week too. Michael Schumacher and the Formula One drivers signed a petition this week to support the Make Roads Safe campaign. Tony Blair too. Even the Pope reiterated that it was up to us to be responsible for our neighbours, so to drive carefully and respect the rules of the road. And finally, the Erasmus van is not the only one embracing our European roads. This week it was joined by the European Diversity Truck. Taking off from Strasbourg on Wednesday, it aims to promote diversity and equal opportunities for all. Gliding over 19 countries, it will visit city centres, unis, job fairs and public festivals to promote this year, which is the European Year of Equal Opportunities for All. Although the EU anti-discrimination laws claim to be amongst the most advanced in the world, 1/3 of us don't even know our rights when we're victims of discrimination. Well, that's all for today. Have a great weekend. If you go out this weekend, leave your car at home, and by getting a taxi home, you will be participating in this historical first ever Global Road Safety Week. I'll be back on Monday when Euro Pocket goes to Russia, so I'll see you here. Bye bye.